Hey Taurus, this is Maslow Tarot. Thank you for coming and joining me for your May reading for 2020. Hello Bull Gang, how are you? Remember, energy is fluid, time is not linear. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and I hope you're doing wonderful. Let's tap into that Taurus Bull Gang energy. It's going to be for Taurus for May. I'm using the butterfly for life changes oracle deck. Ooh, to start, by Doreen Virtue. For May. Memories. I got memories. I don't know if you can see that. It is backwards. Welcome the new. It's a little smoky because I just lit my pillows onto. And dietary changes for Taurus. Turning on a new leaf with your body. Relationship dynamics. So for May, it looks like there's going to be, I'm seeing a lot of green here. A lot of heart energy potentially, or earthy energy. Makes sense because you're an earth sign. So welcoming the new, dietary change. Maybe your body's changing. Maybe you had some kind of health situation go on, or you're having memories of, you know, someone in your family who's gone through something and you had a lot of time to really think about it. And, you know, maybe you're coming up to that age where it's important to think about more relationship dynamics. I mean, dietary change and relationship dynamics. Maybe you and your significant other are actually doing this together. Let's look into the mental space of May for Taurus. Taurus energy, mental space for May. Trust and honesty. What a pair. I know the words are backwards, but it says trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So, okay. Let's look at this relationship dynamic, dietary change. Welcome to new for Taurus, memories for May. Ooh. Relationships. Okay. So maybe you're really wanting to get on the dating game, you know, the roller coaster ride of love, and you're really trying to get out there, and maybe you feel like it's your body that's holding you back, even though I think that looks, I mean, me personally, looks aren't that important, but maybe it's come to the point where it's a health thing, or you have your eye on something that you want and you want to make sure that you fit, even though, you know, you shouldn't have to, you know, worry about that. Or maybe it's just opening up more options for you. You want to be healthier, you want to live longer, you want to be honest with yourself. Are you truly happy? Are you able to move around the way you want to? Are you looking back on when you used to do a sport like soccer or something, and you just want to be able to do that again and be outdoors? So you're trying to like find something that raises your vibration in that way, or raises your life experience to go back to that more adventure mentality. Let's look at some tarot for that. And actually I'm going to use this one. Let's put this one back. Go with the After Tarot. So if you're making some life decisions, welcoming a new era, drawing in a relationship, being honest with yourself, being honest with others, being motivated, being inspired to change something, to take care of yourself differently. Just make sure it's not coming from a space of shadow, where it's an insecurity, where you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like you have to change in order for someone to love you. That is not love. I mean, I can't say what love is. I mean, in that sense, I'm not going to tell somebody what it is and what it isn't. But I do know that you have to love yourself in a way for somebody to truly love you, I guess. Like, you can't be harsh on yourself all the time, or else the other person's going to be wanting to pick you up constantly, make you feel good about yourself. You know, you want to be in a place of comfort where you guys can actually grow together, not where it's kind of like you're constantly leaning on somebody for security. And that's important. I mean, sometimes dynamics do work that way, but if it's becoming, you know, a blockage in your relationship, maybe it's time to do something different. All right, so let's do welcoming the new for Taurus. For May, what is this new thing? Welcoming the new. Maybe you guys are starting a new journey. Maybe you're going vegan or something. Saving the planet. I'd be a pescatarian if I could. Then it smell like fish all the time. I don't know. Do they? Okay. Welcoming the new. The Six of Wands. For May. Okay, so this is something that's like yelling at me here. So we have the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. It starts off really good, but we got this blocking energy. This new beginning is being blocked. There's some recklessness. There's some over ambition. There's something that you're not quite seeing. Maybe you're paying attention too much to what others think of you in order to figure out what makes you happy, or you're paying attention too much to what it would look like in the public eye, or what you look like. Maybe this is something that is important to you in order to get that recognition. Something that you want a new way, you want people to look at you different. You see it as a new beginning, but it's being blocked, and it's blocking your happiness. It's blocking something that you've always desired, that wishful idea, that hope, that end game, if you will. Why is dietary change here? Motivation. Memories again. Dietary change for Taurus. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands with the Star in reverse. You have a motivation, but it may be covering up something that you need to heal. You're feeling a little bit hopeless, maybe, in regards to your past memories. Kind of, maybe you were bullied as a kid. That's what I'm like, bullied as a kid. It's always been this way, so maybe it's never going to change. But you're actually staring the decision in the face. You're seeing the big picture, and this lady is in both of these cards. So, or this guy. So it's like maybe you found somebody to actually connect with in this way that makes you move past all of these hurtful memories and this pain. Maybe this is a really deep connection that's motivating you just to give it all you got. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles here and the High Priestess. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Maybe be careful along the lines of materialisticness or being materialistic, using things as a band-aid to cover your wounds. And deep down, you know what the wound is, and you know what you need to do to, you know it's there. It's just something, I feel like this is just something that you're going to focus on for a while until it serves you. And then you're like, okay, well, let me get here first. And then we'll get to a point of what the deeper shit is. Like, let me take care of this first because it's the easier way. Not the easier way, but it's more visual. Like, you can actually see the changes happening. And you know it's there, so you're well aware. But just make sure you're not covering up your wounds and your healing with topical tasks, if you will. I guess that's what, I don't know. Topical tasks. Superficial focus points. Because no matter all the reconstructive surgery you have or healing that you get, I'm sure that those wounds are still going to be there. But it could pack on so much time because you can be so distracted by this new outlet in your life just based on the way you look or the way that you look in the world or how the world treats you. But is it really real? Or is it just a way to distract you for a bit? And how long is that going to be? Or is this going to be something that's covered up, healed for a little bit in a way, and then later down the line, it's like, oh yeah, oh shit, okay, and now I'm here. But who knows? Everybody has their own path. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's no manual for how to heal. But that's the only message that I'm really getting from this, is that in order to move forward with what you want, make sure it's something you really, really want. Or make sure you know which cup it is. Make sure you know what it is. Is it just the stars in the sky, or is it the whole picture? So maybe you're building the stars in the sky right now in order to get to your big picture, but it's going to take that healing. This motivation puts us back to hopelessness. So maybe it's a really good factor. You're turning around this feeling of hopelessness and turning it into motivation, building on it, getting onto the right path by surpassing these old hurtful memories that have been holding you back for so long in order to move forward and make a decision on something, taking an action. And you know what? Asking for help, asking for a partner, seeking guidance. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. Okay, so let's get you I'm going to get you some fairy advice from Radley Valentine. Wait, if I can get them out. Great. What advice can I get for Taurus for May? How can they move forward, or what advice do you have, Spirit? Taurus for May. All right, advice. These came out second. The Lovers and 5 of Spring. So opposing goals arising from different opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious. That's only if it's in reverse, the overly ambitious part. So you got the Lovers. True love that is long lasting. Choices made from the heart. A return to good health. I'm getting a conversation here, definitely regarding the health. Maybe something. Yeah. Let's take a look. Conversation here, and there might have been a fight. There might have been like a little bit of opposition there. Maybe you didn't agree. Maybe they didn't agree with how you're going about things. But just if anybody does come up to you with opposing ideas or goals or feels differently, make sure you open your heart, you open your ears, and you understand it's coming from a place of the heart. So it's coming from a really honest place. Don't take it full on. Don't wrap yourself up in some advice somebody gives you or some opinions that somebody has. But just make sure you know that it does come from the heart. And that's a good thing to remind yourself of. So we've got the 5 of Cups, or 5 of Summer, and the 8 of Autumn. These were in reverse. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship in long-term projects. So don't work too hard. Yeah. 5 of Cups in reverse. So we're looking at grief and loss here. Maybe getting rejected. Or needing to work a little bit on how you go about things. If there's a certain pattern that keeps emitting itself, look into YouTube videos. You know, there's certain books out there that are really good at describing intimate relationships, you know, in order to really fully understand a cycle. If something keeps not working out, or maybe something that's holding you back from getting what you want. And there's a reason for everything. So yeah, if you do get advice or somebody comes up to you, make sure you take a deep breath before you respond. There's a reason for everything. It may not be a reason for you, but it may be a reason for that person. Maybe the way that they delivered the information hurt, or it took you off. Like, you can't trust them, or you don't know, where was that coming from? Are they trying to hurt me? Are they in competition with me? Or, you know, all these things that come up when two people have wounds, whether they be shallow or deep. We are a reflection of the other. So if something triggers us into feeling uncomfortable, we must take a look at it and really try to figure out what we need to work on, what they need to work on together, what was lacking in that moment or what is great in that moment. What can you learn from it? And move it forward. Take it forward. Use it in your action of strength in order to build yourself towards your 10 of Cups. We're getting release, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities and time to move on. So we're getting a lot of not moving forward energy here, relationship dynamic stuff with trust and honesty. If there's no trust in something, move it forward, because there's a lot of healing that needs to be done either within or there actually is something going on. The Empress. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So taking action now might actually bring you a great new dynamic within your relationship or within yourself, your relationship with yourself. Because we also have that relationship as well, being honest with ourselves, being trustworthy of ourselves. Release the past, let it go. and you'll feel so much lighter once you let it go. But it's not about just doing, it's about feeling and working your way through it and figuring it out, because all this time you've been growing something within you in order to make something beautiful in this world. Yeah. Okay. Just water damaged my cards. All right. I hope this reading serves you well. And just remember, energy is fluid, time is not linear, and this is meant for your highest benefit. You're always welcome to email me. I hope you like and subscribe for further readings. I'd love to read for you again. Thank you.